All right, we're gonna try this again. Let's see if it lets me do it. Saying that we should. Woo! It's cowboy time. So we're running some field tests right now on this run to the Super Bowl. You know, and in my ever increasing journey into hoochie daddy land, hoochie daddiness. You know, such a glorious place to be, man. You know, so I'd like to send a shout out to my tights that serve as outside draws. You know, so when you're doing that night shift and you're driving around and everything, you popping out momentarily. I don't even care. I be wearing socks and shoes to these tights and a shirt. Don't even care. Don't even care. But I don't be looking at people. I wouldn't wear this to a park around children and stuff. Although I have subjected my children to being tights. So go figure. Hoochie daddy time. See, but I be wearing tights doing dad stuff, like aside from taking out the trash and cooking, like aside from that, like I be wearing tights, when I'm putting together bikes or, like 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 moving the Christmas tree from here to there. Otherwise being an instrument of decoration, being the muscle and everything, you know. I think that's an interesting deal, man. Like, you know, my kid, like the kids be having fun with dad, man. You know, mom ain't fun. It's so funny, like listening to people talk about, think that, oh, like mom fun, like that has never been the case. Maybe for girls it is. Maybe mom is fun for girls, but I don't even really feel like it's like that either. You know? That's why when girls turn into teenagers and they hate their father, it's 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 so traumatic. It's like we're the only ones who love you, honey. We're the only ones who don't want to smash you. We literally want you to be happy and win everything. Like, no, I hate you, Dad. You don't want me to be happy. Fucking hormones. It's terrible. It is what it is, man. You know. But didn't wake y'all up to talk about dad stuff today, you know. And if you're being woke up at 2:14 in the PM on the Pacific note, although I am on the bed, there's that. You know. Woo! Cowboys, man, 53-man roster. 53-man roster cut down check day. Is this thing on? Do I have this going yet? There's still nobody in this fucking chat. How do I do this? I think it's going. Let's see. Let's do a test. Let's do a test. My chat. Yeah, I don't think it's up. Hey, 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 hey! I've got 400%, or yeah, no, not 400%. Yeah, no, it is 400%. More followers than what I had last week. That's cool. Thanks, guys. Thank you, people. You guys are rad. Go Cowboys, man. It's Super Bowl time. It's Super Bowl time, man. Y'all could be happy about that. Y'all could be real happy about all this Super Bowl timing coming up. See, and I just want to be able to share with everybody how to enjoy this Super Bowl run. Look, everybody love everybody. And look, going into all this, y'all gotta understand, man. people gonna be hating on you regardless. You are a Cowboy fan. You're part of Cowboy Nation. The way that they learn football is to hate you and like whatever team that they like. You know, whatever insignificant team that they like. Me personally, I enjoy being hated by, like, being most hated. I enjoy it, you know, because ultimately, when people hate you and they don't even know why, it's normally because you're awesome. That's just it. One of life's secrets. Oh yeah, man, do something in the chat. Do something in the chat. I don't know what that means. Spirit fingers. 80s sexy. Yeah, man. So we're doing some stuff. We are rolling through LA. I'm in Echo Park right now. I'm trying to give everybody a second to get on, man. I need this algorithm to like let everybody know that I'm on this track and I'm ready to talk some cowboy stuff. I don't know why it's not going out to my thingy though, and it's shifting. I wonder if it is. That I do like. Where I had positioned my director's deal going on, it's like right in front of my air conditioner, and it's still hot outside, right? So with this joint getting hotter as I use it, it is also not getting the brunt of the heat. Oh yeah, that's pretty freaking spot. Oh, that's even better right there. I'm cool. Cool, cool, cool. See? So I can leave that joint right there. And then I can also plug in and hang a bigger monitor, much bigger and brighter monitor. And I'll start doing some stuff. I'll start doing some stickity stiff stuff on this. Yeah, man. I need y'all to get on, man. I'm over here twirling. So these joints come down every day and go back up several different times. You know, when I'm thinking about stuff, I mess with my hair. You know, and this Cowboys cut down roster is making me think about all kind of stuff. You know, the first thing that makes me think about when thinking about stuff is how happy I am that we got a. It seems like we got a legitimate chance. If it's not unrealistic to project people doing their job, and if they do their job, you know, without needing them to be demigods or superhumans, Avengers or some shit, then like I think that makes it reasonable to think that you can get a win. If you look at your matchups every Sunday and you don't have to do superhuman shit to win every week, you just got to do your job, and you can do your job. Then yeah. And not like Madden do your job. See, a lot of y'all, I want to address this now. This is my life. So look, man, a lot of you guys' football perspective has been skewed a lot because you've played so many video games and you didn't actually play high level football. And everybody's not going to play high level football, but the thing with that is there's a physical conditioning and a physicality to competing like that you guys don't understand when you're playing Madden and you're watching people's health bars go down and stuff like that, and you're giving somebody the ball more and more and more. You're just like, oh, I need to make sure he doesn't fumble. This shit ain't no video game, man. Like, these dudes are really hitting each other. They're really out there trying to breathe oxygen, and you could be in Denver and there's no oxygen. If you're not used to being in Denver, then yeah, it feels like you're gonna die while you're trying to like not get killed. You know. So there's a there's an empathy for the professional athlete that I have because of my understanding of football. You know, and with that, I think from what I've been looking at as a lifelong Cowboy fan, we got a shot this year. I normally don't say that every year. I'll talk my stuff week by week, depending on the matchup. You know, but I think we legitimately got a shot. I'm not looking for some rookies to to lead me to the promised land. I'm looking for some rookies to be rookies and be themselves and be able to lean on grown ass men I got on this team. And grow and learn and be able to share how the ball, man, and win together, man. And that's what they've been doing. All camp and everything and the culture that they built. You know, so I've been real excited to see that. I'm real excited to see that. They seem really, really genuine. I had the opportunity to go up to Oxnard and watch all their practices, like every one of their practices, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Dropping off on the left. These streets back in here be tight. Tiggity tizite. Oh man, I just seen some lady looking down like Hannibal Lecter. She's real skinny, with a face like that man in that movie, the Hannibal Lecter. The one he was ripping off stuff of himself and flipping it to the dogs and stuff. Let's see what's going on. Signature required. What the fuck? What is that? Man, this old ass lady knows she don't need to be living in this high ass place. She must got an elevator her. Wow. Ooh, it's hot outside. Yeah, going to church tonight, man. You gotta go to church tonight. Oh man, that's why nobody's on it.